ARMYs around the world were left astonished. What could trigger such a massive wave of emotion that community forums, social media timelines, and music news channels became flooded with one name and one song title? The answer is short yet laden with meaning. Jungkook has just released an emotional work titled Inspired Jimin. This release is not merely an ordinary musical moment, but a cultural event that connects the personal bonds among BTS members with the emotional resonance of millions of global fans. How can a single song break through the boundaries of pop aesthetics and become such an intense subject of public discourse? The release of Inspired Jimin shocked the public not only because its title implies a dedication to a fellow BTS member, but also because of its strategic timing. Jungkook, known for his high-quality music production and refined vocal performance, this time chose a more personal path, presenting lyrics and arrangements that radiate emotional depth. In the midst of a K-pop music industry that often highlights commercialization, this move is considered a bold artistic statement. Many music observers regard this release as an emotional communication strategy, in which Jungkook not only releases a song, but also builds a narrative that invites broad interpretation. The reaction of the ARMY, the popular term for ARMY, the BTS fandom, cannot be underestimated. Within hours, the hashtag Inspired Jimin topped global trending topics, and online discussions evolved from mere praise into in-depth analysis. Some fans dissected the meaning of each lyric, seeking hidden connections between Jungkook's personal experiences and Jimin's figure. This phenomenon demonstrates a unique dynamic between the artist and his fan base, a two-way relationship that breathes life into the work's meaning, where the creator's emotions meet the audience's collective interpretation from a musical perspective. Inspired Jimin showcases a stylistic exploration that is more minimalist yet rich in atmosphere. Jungkook's vocals are delivered with a raw nuance, without excessive layers of production, creating an intimate impression as if listeners are being invited into the artist's private space. The arrangement, blending acoustic instruments with soft electronic touches, reinforces the song's emotional message. Music critics note that this choice aligns with a global trend prioritizing artistic honesty over lavish production, a shift that is not only relevant, but also strategic. In the industrial realm. This release has also sparked discussion about personal branding within a major music group. Jungkook leverages his image as BTS's leading vocalist without abandoning the group's collective identity. The mention of Jimin's name in the title is seen as a form of tribute that adds depth of meaning while also strengthening BTS's image as a group that supports each other amidst individual projects. This adds value to BTS's narrative as a cultural phenomenon driven not only by popularity, but also by authentic personal bonds. The massive public response also highlights the power of K-pop fandoms in shaping the flow of global conversation. ARMY functions not only as music consumers, but also as narrative distributors, symbol analysts, and even archivists who document every detail of their artist's creative process. The release of Inspired Jimin becomes new fuel for this ecosystem, strengthening existing emotional bonds and opening space for broader interpretation. From a popular culture perspective, this moment marks an important shift. Music is no longer enjoyed solely as entertainment, but also as a statement of identity and a means of strengthening global communities. Inspired Jimin is proof that a single song can function as a medium of communication across languages, countries, and even perceptions. Jungkook has succeeded in crafting a composition that not only pleases the ear, but also drives discussion, stirs curiosity, and triggers massive emotional engagement. Now, the remaining question is no longer why ARMY is in an uproar, but how Inspired Jimin will be remembered in the map of K-pop music history. Will it become a sentimental icon that outlives its debut era, or merely a flash of emotion that ignited a moment? One thing is certain, Jungkook has proven that behind the glittering stage and camera lights, music born from emotional honesty has the power to shake, bind, and inspire the world. Furthermore, The impact of Inspired Jimin does not stop at the circle of BTS's loyal fans alone. Mainstream media, international music portals, and cultural trend analysts have also highlighted this phenomenon. Review articles have sprung up one after another, some focusing on musical quality, others dissecting the symbolism of relationships among BTS members, and many viewing it as a cultural diplomacy strategy. In an era where South Korea's soft power increasingly dominates, this release is considered one of the small yet significant steps that strengthen the country's image in the eyes of the world. Interestingly, although the song is clearly titled Inspired Jimin, neither Jungkook nor Jimin has explicitly revealed the details of the inspiration behind it. The choice to let the public interpret it freely has instead extended the lifespan of the discussion. Every time there is a stage performance, social media post, or brief interview touching on this topic, public conversation heats up again. This strategic silence shows Jungkook's deep understanding of modern audience psychology. Mystery is the best fuel for sustained enthusiasm. It is undeniable that the use of the word inspired in the title creates a strong personal nuance. In the context of global pop culture, the word is not just a label, but an invitation for listeners to imagine the creative process that took place behind the scenes. Was this song born from an emotional moment together? Is it a form of professional appreciation, or perhaps a personal note wrapped in melody? This speculation, whether consciously or not, pushes fan engagement levels far beyond the average pop single release from a music economy perspective. Inspired Jimin also offers a valuable lesson about the importance of emotional connection as a marketing strategy. Amid the flood of new song releases every week, you can create a global conversation like this. Increases in streaming, digital sales, and related merchandise not only demonstrate fan loyalty, but also reveal the significant added value that emerges when art succeeds in touching the collective emotional aspect over time. The Inspired Jimin phenomenon has the potential to become an interesting case study for music academics, sociologists, and communication experts alike. It demonstrates a unique synergy between artist, work, and supporting community, where the boundary between creator and audience becomes blurred. This song is not merely an object to be consumed, but also a medium of participation. Each analysis, post, and online discussion becomes part of an ongoing performance that keeps the song relevant. Ultimately, if we look deeper, the uproar experienced by the ARMY, in this case, ARMY, is a reflection of a larger cultural phenomenon. This is about how a piece of music can become a catalyst for emotion, identity, and solidarity. Inspired Jimin may have started as Jungkook's personal project, but once released to the world, it became the property of everyone who listens to it, talks about it, and feels it. Here lies the power of music, its ability to transcend its creator and live within the hearts of many.